Hey, my name's Amy and welcome to my channel, Vintage Reflection. Inktober, week 1 is done. All 7 images are now up on my Instagram account, illustrating_Amy, if you fancy checking them out. But in this video, I thought it'd be good to talk a little bit more in depth about each illustration, why I created it, if it went how I wanted it to, and all that kind of jazz. So let's get into it. I realised in my last video I created a list of illustrations. I shared a little peek of that with you, and number 1 was originally going to be a new flat house inspo design, but I ended up changing my mind at the last minute and creating a self-portrait, which I actually used for the thumbnail of my last video. And I felt that was actually the right thing to do, to create an image of me, use it as a thumbnail, but also kickstart the whole Inktober with that. So it kind of messed up my list, so I've actually rewritten my list out neatly, because that one got a bit complicated trying to scribble over all the numbers and changing the ideas. So a new flat home inspiration came as day 2, which I actually filmed a little bit on the morning of day 2 of Inktober. And I got up early and illustrated a new flat design inspiration with a beautiful green wall and some pictures, brown wooden furniture, because that is totally our vibe at the moment. I'm very into house design at the minute because we are moving into our new flat in LA. I got up early and illustrated because I'm now off out for the day with our friend Phil, who is over from England. And then for day 3 we have a skateboarding doll, which I actually really love the simplicity of this illustration. It was inspired by an image I found on Pinterest. I didn't really change her outfit because I thought she looked badass as she was in her tailored trousers, which now makes me really want some red tailored trousers to wear with my checkered Vans and potentially to steal Dave's skateboard. Not necessarily to skateboard, but just to pose and look badass like her. Although I don't think I can pull off a beanie as good as she does. But yeah, she was just really cool. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna draw you. I really actually enjoyed her hair. I often find hair quite tricky to draw, but I kept her quite simple, just gave a little bit of tone in there, and then yeah, she was really fun to draw, and quite simple, so it was a fairly easy one, and I quite like how she's surrounded by white space next to the house inspo, which is a block colour. And then on to day 4, I wanted to push myself and went for a full scene. Now, I'm not going to lie, I love the foreground detail, so I'm really into the scooter, little Vespa type thing in that like beautiful blue colour, and then the yellow vintage car. I'm really all about that, and I think I'm going to try and draw another retro car later on in Inktober. And then the babe, I loved her outfit. So again, this was inspired by an image I found on Pinterest. I changed up her outfit because the original outfit looked like she was wrapped in a white bed sheet, which wasn't very nice. So I gave her a really cute split sort of wrap round pink skirt, and then hello puff sleeves. Now, when my sewing machine arrives in America, I'm very tempted to make a little top like this for myself, and gave her a hairband because that is my jam. The rest of this image, other than the foreground, isn't that great. Like the background I found quite difficult. The original picture had lots and lots of little white houses in the back, like up on the hills, and there was loads of like little shrubbery, and it just took me ages to draw. I started to run out of time, so that's where creating one image in one day was a challenge, because I think I pushed myself too far. I think next time I take on such a big scene, I will go in for detail and actually maybe make the image a lot bigger and then shrink it, so I can draw all that small background detail. But overall, I'm pleased with it. I mean, I love her, I love the cars. Like I said, I love the foreground. My new thing is creating shadows. In the past, I would just keep everything very flat. Whereas now I actually really enjoy creating them, playing with the shadows. So yeah, so I'm pleased overall with her, but I think day 4, the background let it down. I mean, I wonder what you guys think. And then day 5, because I dedicated pretty much the whole of day 4 to creating this illustration, and I had some other things to do. Day 5 is a bit more simple. So I went with some beautiful manicured nails and just gave her some rings, and then just a simple striped long sleeve tee. I gathered quite a few different images on Pinterest. I'm really tempted to go with a red into pink manicure because that's one that I actually really want for myself. But I thought these colours were just really nice. So yeah, she's just quite simple, but it was effective, and I think it mixes up the grid. I like the white background and then the colours. So yeah, so I'm overall pleased with her. That one, I must say, is a bit of a cop-out because it was literally like a 45-minute, if that, drawing. So for day 6, I decided I should push myself a little bit more and created this beach babe. She herself was easy to draw, and again inspired by an image off Pinterest. So she was easy, and then the background was slightly more difficult but easier than day 4. So it's just a lifeguard beach hut that you find all over the beaches in America. So yeah, so that one, trying to make it 3D looking was difficult, and then colouring it in, I tried to shade it so that you could see like the different colours where the shadows are. But overall she was fairly easy, and yeah, just a nice beach babe. I mean, like, she looks pretty beautiful, like her body is to die for, so I'd happily have it. Yeah, overall day 6 was cute, I liked it. And then I created a beauty close-up type image with a pretty girl in a little bardo top. She's got beautiful curly hair, and then I just gave her a little flower in her hair. There was quite a few images on Pinterest that were inspiration for this. So yeah, so I feel like I want to do more beauty imagery. But yeah, so I think for next week I would like to do a beauty flat lay, maybe some sort of skateboarding babe with like a bit more of her legs and not so much of the whole body, and then some sort of coffee foodie flat lay. But yeah, overall I'm really enjoying it, and I would like to do more filming of behind the scenes. So I've got some clips within this video, but I feel it would be quite good to see me drawing, or I don't know, guys, if you've got any thoughts, because I'm creating these imagery as I go along, let me know in the comments. You know, I'm happy to try and accommodate as much as I can. I think next week will be less of a busy week because our friend goes home, so should be able to film every day. So I started it on Tuesday, no, on day 2 I did a little bit where I spoke to camera before I went out for the day, just talking about the illustration, but I'd like to do more of that. So I think that's my goal for next week, is get more footage of me doing the illustrations and more footage of me talking to camera about that illustration on the day instead of a weekly catch up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if you like the illustrations, if there's anything you think I should draw, definitely give me a shout, because you know, I'm doing it each day. So maybe I'll do a poll on my Instagram. If you follow along, I could like say, should I draw this or should I draw that? Let me know your thoughts. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for more notifications, and I'll see you next time.